Hello, bonjour. If you're an artist or creative wanting to try out some abstract painting, then here's a great tip to start. Today we're going to be starting that first layer with writing. I'm going to be working on canvas today, but you can start off on paper or any other surface. But if you have got that blank canvas sitting around that you just haven't had the urge to get yourself going on, or maybe you feel afraid to start, then this is a really fun and easy method. It's a good idea to start collecting all your supplies together, preparing them ready so that you can just start writing straight onto the canvas. Pencils, coloured pencils, pens, markers, charcoal, crayons, paint, anything goes. I know that some people feel a bit daunted by a brand new blank white canvas. I personally love it. I love feeling that freedom to play around, make some marks, and just concentrate on that moment and not think about the outcome. It's quite a mindful process, really, just writing down your feelings, how you're feeling today, how you're feeling in this moment. How am I feeling? I'm feeling inspired by Van Gogh and the painting Starry Night. Why? Because with my family we recently went to see the Van Gogh immersive experience, which was fantastic, and we also went to see the movie Avatar. Who couldn't be inspired by Avatar? So there's two things that have been in my mind for a short while, so maybe this painting is going to be influenced by those two memories. So you can see there I'm writing, so I'm sticking to blues, purples, sorry about that, got carried away with my R's, and greens, because they're the main colours from these two influences. And if you find you suddenly can't think of anything to write, grab a book, grab a magazine. Here I'm having a look at one of my journals. Here's my daily gratitude, daily doodle book, and just grab some words out of it, even some words from a song. Just try not to stop, just keep writing and keep in the flow. Just show you inside my book, this is one of my creations. There's 3 gratitudes and a little daily doodle. What am I grateful for today? I am grateful for having time to create. I really appreciate my space too, whether that's my space as in studio space or space as in time, just space to be able to do what I want to do at this moment. And I'm really thankful for having this inspiration to start creating. And don't feel like you have to stick to writing. You can do scribbles, shapes, however you fancy. And don't worry if you write something a bit personal, because it's probably going to get covered up in all the layers that you do. And if you do something that you really like, then you don't have to cover it up. Here I'm getting ready to add some paints, still sticking with the blues, greens, purples, that original inspiration still in the back of my mind, although I've got absolutely no idea how the end painting is going to turn out. Just thinking about filling my canvas with paints and other mediums. It's just a great way to start filling that blank canvas. And if you've noticed, I do often turn my canvas, which I do when whether I'm in the beginning, whether I'm in the middle or towards the end of a painting, I'm regularly turning my canvas. So here I'm just listing all the different mediums that I've used: pens, pencils, pastels, crayons, brushes with my paint, of course. And if you do have a go at starting in this way, then let me know. Let me know in the comments what materials you used Maybe you can give me some ideas for next time. Maybe you can get your supplies together and even paint along with me at the same time. Our own little studio time. There on the right in green I wrote, use different size brushes. This gives you some varied brush strokes. And most importantly, have lots of fun. Don't get too hung up about what you're writing. Don't think about it too much. Just write. If you can't think of anything, look for something to write. Enjoy the process. Enjoy yourself. At this point, it's not about having a beautiful finished piece. This is just the first layer of many. So just let go, play around. Use this time to experiment with different mediums. Maybe you've never used pastels, maybe you've never used charcoal. It's a great time to test them out and see if you enjoy using them. It's also a perfect way just to loosen up. If you've never tried anything like this before, I'd love to know how you as a creative start your paintings or other creative projects. Let me know what you think about my colour palette, all these blues and greens and purples. Here I'm writing, keep going back and forth with different mediums. So I think there I've moved to using a pastel after using paints. Here I am going back to my blue marker pen, writing the word voila. So here I am in France, so I can throw a few French words in there. When I'm collaging, often I use mixed media in my projects. I have to use French magazines and books, so there's usually a few French words in there. Collage too is a great way to get started on that very first layer or in any of the other layers. I also made a video on that. If you want to check that one out, I'll link it below. Just finishing off with a few squiggles. And if you are stuck for ideas and you want a few easy tips on how to start painting abstract, then I have created a printable that you can print out and just start creating. And watch out for the next layer or many layers of this painting, what direction it's going to take. And if you don't want to miss that or any other videos, then do click the little bell to get notified of any new videos that I put out. Bye for now. Au revoir.